Hey, crafty friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky DIY, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba, Canada. All right, so our very first out of the box challenge. My daughter put this together for me earlier. I have no idea what's inside, so let's see what we're creating with. So I've opened the box. Ooh, okay, so we've got some designer series paper and Lost Lagoon. What else have we got going on in here? Gems, dimensionals, the hexagon punch, which she knows I love. Night of Navy, soft suede, basic gray. All right. I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way. Oh, Versamark, which was just at the very bottom. Country Birdhouse, Wild Ferns, and Country Flowers. All right. This is going to take me a second or two. All right. Well, while we're waiting for that, we'll move this out of the way. And we will cut and score our paper. And she did say that I could also grab some craft room staples. So I think one of the staples that I'm going to grab is actually going to be some basic white, which handy dandy piece right there. So I want to use the gray. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll think on that for a second. Oh shoot. I don't actually have a stamp block close at hand because I did a class today and haven't unpacked my kit yet. All right, so give me 2 seconds to go grab a block. Oh my gosh, it is so warm here today. And I thought doing this later in the evening would make my craft room a little bit cooler. It has not. I love my big window, but man, it is hot in here. All right, so I'm just taking this kind of fabric-y pattern, and I'm just doing a bunch of random stamps in the Versamark, just to kind of create a background. Some are going to be lighter, some are going to be a little bit heavier. Oops. Okay. I am content with that. Going to set it off to the side for a second to dry. And I'm going to go ahead and punch 3 of these. I also didn't unpack my tape. Oh my gosh. I've been doing weekly classes at the cafe that is run by our associate or community living. And today was the very first Tuesday coffee and cards, which was so much fun. But as soon as I came home, we took off to the city to do some errands. So I didn't really have much of a chance to get much accomplished today. Not sure how I'm going to use these yet. Put those off to the side. Actually, you know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm going to do a strip on this side. I'm not really feeling the hexagons right now. Do a 3/4 inch strip by 5.5. And if you've been around my craft room for, you know, more than a minute, plans change frequently. I think I am going to go with the floral part of this lace pattern though. I should have turned the air conditioning on before I came in here. I'm going to go not quite to the edge. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there's that done. Now we are going to pull our piece of basic white. We're going to do 4 by 3, I feel like is a good number. Inches. Okay, now I've used wild ferns. Then I'm going to do this little bird I absolutely adore. So we're going to use him. Yeah, we're just going to use him. I was contemplating pulling in one of the flowers, but I'm just going to use the bird. And he's going to be stamped in basic gray. Oops. Okay, so Country Birdhouse has been used. Actually, I'm going to use this little spray pattern as well. I might knock this down just a little bit. Oh, okay, well then, no idea what happened with this ink pad. There's a Night of Navy everywhere. I think I need to sorry, lost my train of thought. I think I need to completely clear that out and redo it. Okay. There. A little bit there. Okay. Now let's hope we don't get... Oh yeah, this is going to end badly. Okay. So after I'm done this, I'm going to take this ink pad and completely rinse it out until it runs clear. I'm going to turn it upside down so that the foam is on paper towel or something and let it dry. And then tomorrow or the next day, when it's completely dry, I'm going to re-ink it. Now, I don't know if you saw my Facebook post a few weeks ago, maybe it was last week, the week before, about how blue is my nemesis. Yeah, well, if this doesn't cement that point, I don't know what does. Anyway, let's get back on track here, shall we? Okay, so Wink of Stella to just kind of add a little bit of bling to our little bird, and it's going to pull a little bit of that gray going to trim this down just a tiny little bit because I don't love that at the top. Okay, we're going to go there. And then we're going to take the piece of Lost Lagoon, I think, and maybe Soft Suede. Now, some of this stuff is retired. My daughter did not know that when she was prepping, which is fine, because honestly, sometimes I forget what's retired too. And we're going to do So Lucky to Know You. Maybe. If I can find it. I don't know, sometimes I find it hard to read the clear stamps until they're stamped. So we're going to put this here. Grab our stamp, stick that down. So Lucky to Know You. So straight up, straight down, as always. Close our ink pad. And then we're just going to take, whoops, and put our punch in the center. Kind of eyeball it to center. And then pop it out. Okay. Now let's find the gems and the dimensionals that she pulled out for me. Actually, I'm going to punch out just the tiniest little bit of this guy. Nope, not like that. There we go. And then I'm going to nest our sentiment in there. Or am I? Not like that, I'm not. All right. Bring it in a little closer. This is going to be some trial and error. Okay, where's his beak? There's his beak. As long as I don't trim his beak, we're good. Okay, that's better. Okay, now let's do dimensionals first. Actually, I'm gonna grab an open, do I have an open pack? I'm gonna grab an open pack of black. The black dimensionals are actually a teeny tiny bit thinner than the white ones. So we're going to go like that. And we're going to do dimensionals on our greeting as well. I usually only do 2 per, sometimes 3, depending on what I'm feeling at the time. So Lucky to Know You. We're just going to kind of fit that in there. And then we'll start with our rhinestones. Guess what? My Take Your Pick tools over there in my to-go kit as well. So we're just going to use our fingers today and hope and pray that we don't get blue everywhere. Because while it is a lovely color, not really feeling it. Okay, so I'm going to do, and you know what? We'll do 3. And then this is the Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. And we'll do the Small Light Purple. We'll just kind of plop these around the card. So I like odd numbers, so I'm going to do one right here in the center of the flower. As soon as it's off my nail. Come on. All right. So there is our very first out of the box video. So we used Country Birdhouse, Wild Ferns, and Country Flowers. We have Country Lace Designer Series paper, some gems, Versamark, Basic Gray, Night of Navy, and Soft Suede. So I like how this card turned out, actually. It's really cute. So this was, as I said, our very first out of the box. I'm hoping that this is going to be a regular Tuesday occurrence. The time might vary slightly depending on the day. Don't forget that July is bonus days. So for every $60 Canadian that you spend, you get a $6 coupon, which will be emailed to you that you can use in August for more Stampin' goodies and colors. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Have a great day.